So greetings from Pennsylvania once again. It's time to do another section of the, almost said the Horseshoe Trail, but another section of the Union Canal here in what is now Dauphin County. About a week ago we did this section up that way where we kind of restarted this series. It's quite the thorny, marshy experience up that way. We did find what was left of Lock 26. There wasn't a whole lot left to see, a couple of stones, but now we're going to continue on this way. I think I'll toss up a map of the area I'm doing this time. We're kind of, the creek, the Swatara Creek, which the canal follows, kind of does a big loop south and it goes back up again. So let me throw that up for you. Yeah, so this is old Laudermillick Road. Laudermillick Road, the new road comes down that way. That's modern Route 743. But old Laudermillick Road comes up this way, kind of dead ends right here. It used to continue on that way. You can kind of see it going up through there, but our canal is just down here. I think this might be it right here. I think I see the towpath trail right there too. So, in the last, and out there's the Swatara Creek. In the last section we did, we were up that way, or on the highway, looking out over the bridge that goes over the canal, looking up this way. But we're gonna go this way. And once again, thank you to the Milton Hershey Trust, or the Milton Hershey School, for giving me permission. About 80% of what the land we're going to be walking on today, it belongs to them. Like I said, that was a huge, I mentioned in the last video, that was a huge thing to get their permission to be out here. Otherwise, this whole section through Dauphin County would have been a bit more difficult to do if I didn't have their permission. But yeah, so thanks to them, and I haven't mentioned it too for a while, but thanks to my Patreon supporters and just everyone for viewing these videos. That's what makes doing this possible. These whole journeys like this, whole series like this. And once again, I have the permission from the Hershey Trust up on the Jeep there. Got a copy along with me as well, because they do patrol these lands. It is private property. If you want to be doing something like I'm doing, be on their lands, you need their permission. So. Anyway, our canal is down there. Let's head this way. Oh yeah, we're gonna be looking for Lock 27. Forgot to mention that. Let me quick make sure the Jeep is locked. All right, she is locked. This is pretty wet in here. We dealt with wet last time, but yeah. There's another property up here that's not Milton Hershey land, but they gave me permission as well. And Lock 28, Lock 27. Is on their property, so I have higher hopes for that one being more intact. When I talk to the lady on the phone, it sounds like there might be something a little bit substantial to see there, so we have that to hope for. We got a journey ahead of us here. Hopefully it's not too thorny and marshy as the last one was, but you know, we'll see. So right now I'm following that old road. Our canal is off to our left. Just down there. But considering how wet it is up here, I have a feeling that down there it's going to be even wetter. There's already thorns. Alright. I got plenty of time today to do this, but I do need to be somewhere this evening, so we'll see. Hopefully we get this done. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm seeing the canal right down here. This doesn't look terribly bad down there, but I think I'm gonna, this old road I'll follow. I think I'll stay on this and make my way down there. It looks like it's gonna hook up with the canal eventually. Yeah, but wow, it's a beautiful morning. A little bit chilly at first here, but it'll warm up. Birds are singing. Greenery is coming up. Yeah. Sound of traffic. Anyway. I think as the further we go this way, the less traffic we'll hear. Alright, so I believe we are down at the canal now. You can see some water, and the canal goes up through this way. Towpath would be right in there through all those thorns. We just came from back that way. That old road I was following came down through here, but I think the canal went up through that way. So just gotta figure out what I want to do here now. We're not following the towpath through that mess. So I'm probably gonna make my way, walk up along the hillside. We'll see how that works. Because if it gets too nasty down here, I could walk. I think there's a field up there. I could walk along the edge of the field too, but I'm gonna try and follow the hillside for now. But here's a better look at what I was just showing you. The canal headed up through there. Actually looks kind of canalish with some water in here. Of course, back in the day it would have been much fuller with water than what it is now. But maybe walk out here just a little bit more. Kind of wet out here, but yeah. All right. Just scrambling up this hillside. Look, we have. This is a bloodroot flower. First one of the year for me. They have quite a few medicinal properties. But yeah, we'll take that. All right, so there you can clearly see the canal down there. I am just kind of following a bit of a game trail right here. Not the easiest walking, but I think it's better than it's either get completely wet or go through the thorns on the towpath trail. But I mean, it might be a little bit drier out there, but it looks all, I think it's all wet out there. But anyway, this will do for now. You get a really higher up perspective of the canal down there. Kind of a cool shot. But let's keep going. There's thorns up here too, but they're kind of just everywhere. I just want to quick point out too, it looks like there's two canals here. You have one there and then there's one right there, a smaller, narrow one. This is the actual canal, there's the towpath. A lot of times there was another ditch on the other side too. And I've read times that was used for drainage and just for other reasons, but there is just one canal, and that is the towpath there. Sometimes it does get confusing. You think that's the canal over there, but anyway. And Mrs. Bumblebee is out. Most likely a Mrs. Probably a queen that overwintered. Just chilling out in the sun there. Oops, losing her. Alright, we'll let her go. Well, it was time to shed a layer. It's starting to warm up. Of course, I'm warming up myself just from hiking and stuff. The section isn't too bad. I'm just glad I'm not down there. It's not too bad up here up in the hillside. There's some thorns up here. Not the easiest of walking, but I like the fact that you can actually see the water in the canal there. Gives you kind of an idea of what it would look like back in the day, but like I said, there'd be a lot more water. I'm really looking forward to see what Lock 27 looks like. Well, and I've never been through here before, so I don't know. We might end up back down at canal level later on. We'll see what happens. Whatever works best to get through all this stuff. I am hearing a turkey gobbling out there. There, you hear him. Out that way. So, you gonna do it again, buddy? Oh, actually, I think I see him out there. Or don't I just, no, I think that's not him. Sorry, not thinking I'm seeing things, but he's definitely out there. Yeah, part of me is thinking about crossing the canal and one of those two logs. This is the canal right here again. There's the towpath, but it just looks pretty swampy on the other side there. So this is not the easiest walking over here, but I am staying dry, at least for now. So I think I'll just stay over here for now. Haven't heard that turkey again. Although some sections of the towpath look pretty clear over there, but then when you get up there, it just gets terribly overgrown again. But now we're on canal level here once again. Not too bad right here. Kind of gushy. But yeah, that's where we gotta head to. Just looking back. Alright, I guess we'll just keep forging onward. I think we'll have to head back up the hillside here.
First tick of the year. Crawling on the hand there. We'll get rid of him though. It's bound to happen eventually. Hey little buddy. Oh well. Time for you to go. Well, walking has got a lot easier up through here. The hillside is not as steep. Not quite as thorny either. Once again, there's our canal. There's that other ditch, which is much larger now too. But another thing to remember too is that the towpath trail is almost always between the canal and the creek, which is up there somewhere. So right now it looks like there's two canals, but this is the canal right here. All right. Yeah, just a whole lot nicer walking up here. Go up this way. Still some thorns, but not too bad. And then that turkey has been silent. Oh yeah, now you can see the creek way up there, I think. And our other ditch kind of dries out right up here. And more bloodroot. It likes to grow on these east-facing hillsides. Yeah, one of the first spring flowers to bloom. Alright, let's keep going. Our buddy the canal is still down there. There's lots of fallen trees too. Make our way around them. Alright, there are turkeys up there. There they are. Cool, we got them on film. They see me though. I think those are the hens. Yeah, I saw them. A lot of times you don't get your camera up in time to film them, but I got them. Cool. Where are you guys going? It's like, oh, I see them up there. Sticking their head out from the tree. And they just disappear. That's what turkeys do. I'm assuming those are females. The males have like what they call a beard, like these long feathers coming their chest. But it's on my little small camera screen. It's a little hard to see sometimes. Looks like someone built a little fort up there. But anyway, the males, the toms, have a nice beard. The young males are called jakes. They usually have just a smaller one, but I couldn't really tell on the camera screen. But yeah, cool. It's awesome turkey. First turkeys of the year, I think. Yes, yeah, most definitely. There's like a little fort up here. Someone built. We'll check that out here. At least it looks like it. No, I don't think it is a little fort. I see a tree stand up there, but this almost looks like someone built a little hut, but it's not. It's just natural collapse. All right. Yeah, look at this open area. No thorns at all through here. It's amazing. It's great. But I'm seeing some thicker stuff up through there. I checked my phone, but I think we're at the bottom of that loop. So, nope, we're not at the bottom of that little dip yet. It was kind of, there's some trash here. I'll check out in a moment. Yeah, but we're at the point where the creek is turning and the canal is turning. So we're near the very bottom. But anyway, still got a little ways to go yet. Just noticing some broken glass and ceramics and stuff. We're at the edge of one of these hillsides. As always, this is a place where people would dump their trash over the edge. All kinds of stuff. Through here, a lot of it's, you can see all kinds of glass. Probably from like the 60s and 70s. So anyway, I figured we'd see some along here as we're following this hillside. Yeah, so here's our canal. We're getting up to the point where the canal and the creek are getting really close together, and there's a little bit of towpath right there. So we might head that way. Looks like the canal dries out right here too. Looks like the game trail I'm following is head down that way anyway. Maybe walk on some flat land for a bit. Big chunks of quartz down here too. They're probably from the field up there. So, well, no, that one looks like it's part of the hillside there, but there's a power line coming through here too. Oh, that's why it's clear right here. There's the power line. Anyway, let me get down there. Yeah, so here we are walking in the canal. You can see the towpath right there. And over here's the Swatara Creek. Man, it's a beautiful day. Yeah, we get to walk on the towpath here for a bit. First time on this part of the adventure that we're on the towpath, where the mules would pull the boats through the canal, or horses sometimes, but it looks like it's gonna get thick up here again. Yeah, I'm not busting through that, so let's dip down into the canal. It's dry in here, so yeah, it looks like I think we'll be able to walk through the canal for quite a ways here. It's a little muddy, but not full of water. A little bit easier than walking on the hillside. Just a little bit faster too. Starts getting a little bit more wet. And it looks like we start getting back in the thick of it again with the thorns and stuff. But there's a game trail going through here, but we'll see how long we stay in here. It looks pretty thick. Yep, still walking through the canal right here. Oh, we got spoiled earlier with the nice thorn-free walking. But to be honest, it's not bad enough down here to force me to bail out and walk up along the edge of the field. That would probably be the easiest and fastest way, but if possible, I like to walk in the canal and on the towpath to truly follow it, but I don't have to. But it's kind of bad in places, but not super bad, if that makes sense. So we'll stay down here for now. And two, if there's historical things down here that are part of the canal, you're more likely to see them when you're down here than when you're up there. So that's another reason why I stay in these sketchy parts sometimes. There's some other flowers here that are almost ready to bloom. I believe these are going to be what they call Virginia bluebells. Not blooming yet, but almost. Yeah, so if you look at my phone, I guess you can see it there, that blue dot. We're almost at the bottom of that little, well, you see the loop that the creek makes, well, not loop, but that dip to the south that the creek makes. You can kind of see the canal. I don't know if that's focusing or not there, but yeah. So we're getting close to halfway done. But the highlight of the trip still awaits us. And when we saw turkeys and flowers already and stuff, but Lock 27, it's like I'm looking forward to seeing. It's always nice to have a highlight like that at the end of a Come a long bushwhack through the brush and stuff. Get over this one yet. Got some remnants of an old fence coming through the canal here. At least the fence posts are still here. Pretty sturdy yet too. Several more. Looks like there was an old fence along the top of the towpath too. We're still walking in the canal here. And our hillside is gone away too for the most part, just a little bit left. Yeah, so up here the creek and our canal is going to turn back to the north. Yeah, so I did come out into the field here a little bit, but this place is nuts up here. There's all thorns through there, and you have these devil sticks here too. We saw these recently at the one cemetery we visited with Dave and Bob. Devil's walking stick. There's a trail here. It just got really bad down by the canal, so we'll walk this a little bit. Our canal is literally right down there, so. So like right here's the canal, and that trail I was walking on is just right here, so we're still right next to it. Just getting pretty rough in there, and watery too again. I think we'll follow the field for a little bit more. Might as well, or follow this trail. It's good to be a die-hard explorer sometimes, but sometimes it's good to know when to maybe take the easier route too. Gotta kind of balance things out sometimes on these. Oh, there was a deer. Yeah, I don't think I caught them all at all on camera there. Oh, there's two of them. Yeah, they're gone. Alright. Yeah, so once again our canal is right in there where those big trees are, but this is just an impenetrable mass of thorns and stuff, like a thicket. So we'll stay out here for now. I'll look for a way back in there soon. But we're kind of making it, we're on that northward curve now too. And I could stay in that mass of thorns, but it would take me forever to get through, so just gotta be smart about it sometimes too. Oh, wetness. Now we gotta find a way across this. There's a break in the thorn barrier here. Let's see what it looks like down in here. I'm gonna start walking in here again. A small barrier of thorns, but oh. Okay, the canal is full of water. I think you can see it right in there. It's full of water. So, I'm not gonna be walking in the canal. And the edge looks like this. So, yeah. I think we'll have to stick out here for a little bit more. Kind of sneaking my way back in to where the canal is again. Yeah, canal is still pretty mushy. There's the towpath right there, but that's covered in thorns. Once again, this is just a thicket, so I'm gonna stay out of here. I'd prefer, you know, it's okay to walk out in the field here, but I would prefer to be in the canal, but you know, I'm not gonna torture myself either. There's an easier way, like I said. All right. Yeah, that up there is not looking like something I'm really gonna walk through. Just taking a look at the canal here. Pretty wet in through here too. Probably the canal's gonna be wet too, as well. The canal's right here again. Maybe we can get to the other side. Looks like there's a tree down right there. Not sure if that's the best idea though either. That just looks like the towpath over there looks like an overgrown mess too. Alright. Yeah, this, you can see this walking through here is out of the question too. Yeah, so we were just looking in there, but I'm gonna find a trail or a way around all this. There are a number of deer trails through here, but we'll just head up this way for now. Not enjoying this section as much. Just thorn overload, but at least we have this slightly gushy, less thorny field to walk through. Alright. Yeah, wow. I'm not entirely sure what this stuff is. It's not too bad though, it's not thorny, so we can just kind of bust our way through it. A few thorns, but anyway. Alright, so things are getting kind of nuts here. This is insane. Gotta find a way through this. Where these things are, there's vines growing through here and now thorns again. So currently not enjoying myself. But alright, I just gotta get through, gotta get down to there. Well, we made it out of that nightmare. I think looks like things might get a little easier. I think we're heading where the other property that I have permission for is. So anyway, if they're watching this video, thank you for giving me permission for your property too. So lock 27 is up this way. Yes, that's the madness I just came out of through there. Yeah, but here's, I think this is the next property. I'm not sure exactly what the boundary is, but it's okay because I have permission. The tree stands up there. Alright, but the canal is still down here. Whew. Yeah, it's still pretty thick down there too. I'm not sure. Hang on a second here. Okay, so this right here is probably the canal. It's all overgrown and everything. I'm thinking. 'Cause that looks like the towpath right there. Alright. But I think I'll walk along their fence line up here. That might be the best thing to do. But yeah, this is definitely the canal down here. The towpath right there. But look at this. This is beautiful. No thorns, no brush, no nothing. And we still get to walk right next to the canal. Wow. This is great. From nightmare to just a dream. Well, a nice dream. Nightmares are dreams too, but not nice ones. Yeah, so glad I don't have to walk in the muck or in the thorns. So there's a rise in the land up there, and up that way is where lock 27 is. Beautiful place. Got some of the peepers, spring peepers. Oh no, they just got quiet. Alright. Okay. And once again, you can clearly see the canal down here now. The water in it. I just think it'd be cool if this canal was still active, you know, you'd have a view of it from the farm up here. You could look down here and see the canal boats coming through. I mean, actually, despite how old that house is, you know, they probably did see it back then. Come to think of it. All right. Yeah, but this is great to continue to have a trail through here, right next to the canal down here. So we should be approaching lock 27. Like I said, I have good hopes for this one. It's getting a little wet in here. Alright, so the trail that they had ends here. I'm not seeing anything that looks like a lock yet through here. It's all pretty, I feel like it's just going to be up that way a little bit more where that rise is. So, right by, nice trail. So like I said, I don't really see anything through here look like a lock either. It's just all kind of filled in too. So here is the canal once again. I came from that way, but just up this way a little bit. So it's not looking like there's a, still looks pretty wide through here, but like I said, it was pretty filled in back there, but you can clearly see the towpath over there. We're nearby. If I don't find anything up here, I might backtrack a little bit just to see if there's anything in that brush back there, but I'm hoping it's just up here yet. We'll see. That would stink if there's absolutely nothing left of Lock 27 after today's walk. Yeah, looking ahead, I think I see something way up there that looks starting to look a bit lockish. Unless I'm just dreaming, which is possible after today's walk. But let's get up there. Nope, that is definitely a lock up there. I think I even see stonework, so cool. It is here. Alright. Just getting a little worried there. I was hoping it wasn't back in all that brush earlier. Hidden. Oh no, it's here. There's some nice stonework. Awesome. Right down in there. Yeah, oh yeah, it's really good shape. You can see it there, and you can see the creek on the other side. Here's the canal. Alright. Let's get down there. Once again, it's right there. Worth the effort. There's some missing stone. Like someone yanked the one right there. I'm not sure why, but it's kind of gushy. Yeah, here it is. Oh, look at almost all. I mean, some of this corner work has been taken out, but yeah, a lot of it. Vast majority of the stonework is still here. Looks like some collapsed right here, but gives us a nice place to stand. Wow, awesome. Actually, I think I can make it down here without getting wet. Yeah. Lock 27 lives. There's creatures living in here. Alright, yeah, look at the beautiful stonework on this side. That's kind of in the shade, but you can see it over here too. You can see the indentations where the doors, when the doors opened up, they would lay in there. So it'd be flush. You know, it kind of comes out here, but the doors would be flush to the wall there. You can still see some of the iron work in there. There's pieces of iron there. Awesome. Yeah, this one's in really great shape. Yeah, down there's some more. Once again, that's where the door would lay in flush with the wall as it opened. Wow. Well, we finally found it after a very long and difficult walk through the brush and everything. You hold the camera steady. There you go. Beautiful Lock 27. Still, for the most part, intact. I just noticed this stone here has like a square hole in it. Not sure for what. I've never seen that at any others. But anyway, we're gonna make our way. We gotta continue this way yet. We'll get a view of the lock from that side, I think. But anyway, I gotta follow the canal for a little bit more to get to what's called Bow Creek. And there I'm gonna make, that's where my permission ends. This property ends too, and then I have to make my way back up to the road, start hiking back. Yeah, cool to see it in such beautiful preserved condition back here. And you might wonder why this one is in such good condition with all the stonework here, and Lock 26 in the previous episode was almost completely gone. Once again, it deals with how remote this one is. Lock 26 is right near a major road. As I mentioned, when the canal was abandoned in the 1880s, and my face is shaded out there. Anyway, you know, if a lock was easily accessible by road or something, people would take the stone and use it elsewhere because it's really nice stonework. But one like this, it's in the middle of nowhere back here. They just kind of left it. It was never. I guess it depends on who owned the property too. But yeah, this one's really nice. Yeah, like I said, there's a few spots where it's bulging out a little bit. These trees really ought to be cut down to protect it, but at least it's here. Oh yeah, here's the other end. Oh yeah, this corner is, oh, this is gonna be beautiful down here. It's mushy though. Yeah, well, I think it's not so mushy up here. That's not too bad. Yeah, look at that, beautiful. This end's completely intact. Look at that. All that nice rounded corner work. Let's make our way out here a little bit more. Oh, yeah, that'll work. Oh, we could walk on this log a little bit too, maybe, but I don't think so. Maybe just a little bit. Just a little bit. There we get a view, looking down. This is one of the best we've seen in a while. Awesome. But that's what this series is about, folks. And this channel, larger too, is about finding these lost pieces of history out here. I mean, we are in the middle of nowhere. I mean, we're not too far from, you know, homes and stuff, but no one really comes back here. Wow. All right. One last look down there. Yeah, so once again, there's Lock 27. You can see the canal, the towpath, and you actually see the creek on the other side now. But anyway, I'm not done yet. I gotta finish this section of the canal up to what's called, like I said, Bow Creek, and from there I'll make my way up to Canal Street. Start road walking back. So, I'm just gonna keep filming through here. We are following the Union Canal, and where I can follow it, we will yet, so onwards a bit more. Walking on the hillside again. Yeah, I mean the towpath over there looks pretty clear, but I have to cross one of those logs. I'll just stay over here for now. Try not to slip down the hill. Yeah, back down at canal level, and I'm going to make my way across. Which one's this one? This one. I'm trying to think which one to go. I could walk on both for now. I guess we'll go this one. This one's a little more wobbly, but there we go. Yeah, it looks like this. Oh, this towpath trail is great. There's our canal, and here's the Swatara Creek. This is cool. No thorns or anything. Probably should have mentioned this early in the video, but I do like to say it when I'm on properties like this. You know, everywhere I've been today is private property. I have permission to be here, but remember that doesn't mean that you have permission to be here. If you want to be in land like this where I've been today, you need to get your own permission. So my nice idyllic thorn-free towpath trail is kind of ending here. There's lots of thorns, but I just look down side on the creek here. There's all this stone here. This stone looked like it was laid here intentionally all along here. Probably to prevent erosion, because when the creek floods, it would come up this high, you know, and then it could wash away the bank here, because this is the towpath for the canal. So it's like they lined it with rock here. At least that's what it looks like to me. Alright, yeah, it's got a lot more thorny. Because we're going to have to make our way to the other side soon again. Yeah, there's a nice little trail here right through the canal. We'll take that. It's getting a little rough. I just gotta find Bow Creek. See, our trail goes this way. Alright, so this is where we say goodbye to the canal for today. It goes right through here. It gets a little bit harder to see through here, but we're gonna take this trail up. I think this heads to where I need to go. We'll see. Well, kind of heads off this way. I think I need to go that way. Anyway, we gotta get up to, somewhere up there is Canal Street. That's where I need to get to. All right, well that wasn't cool. My foot got caught and I went tumbling into the thorns. Probably said some things I shouldn't have said, but anyway. I'm done with this. I'm done with this Explorer. I love doing this, but whew, oh, it's mushy in here. But sometimes you're ready to be done too. All right. Right up there is the road I need to get to. But I'm okay. As the saying goes, the only thing that was bruised is my ego. So let's talk about the next section coming up. Where I left off there's quite a few properties there going that way. Some smaller properties that I don't have permission for, so we won't be able to do that section. But a little bit beyond there is more Milton Hershey land that I do have permission for, so we'll pick it up. I'll probably have to come in from the other direction though. And that's what we'll do. I think we looked for lock 28 in that episode too. But anyway, let's get up to the road. Let's get all this mushy stuff. We made it to Canal Street, appropriately named. It's unusual for me to say that I was looking forward to this road walk back. No way I was gonna walk back through all that again. Anyway, it's been a journey. I enjoy exploring, but you know, after quite a few hours of that, you do get a little weary of it, but yeah. Glad we didn't have to do that section in the summer. I mean, it was nuts right now, but in the summer that would have been crazy. All right, we'll be saying goodbye to Canal Street, and we're gonna take up here what's called High Drive. That's the way we came from. 743 is right up there too. We could take that back, but that's a busy highway. I don't think High Drive gets much traffic at all. And there she be. We've come full circle. Always good to see her waiting for me here. But anyway, that was a long one. It was still a fun adventure. It was just some places got pretty tough there. Just there was no easy way to get through. That's the way it is sometimes. But we try to follow it as best we can. But lock 27, I should mention, this is lock 27 west. We're headed west now. We did the east section already. So yeah, it was cool to see that out there too. But anyway, adventure time is over. Now it's time to go home, get cleaned up, and maybe relax a little bit. But as always, folks, thanks for coming along, and hopefully we'll see you on the next one.